Yes, good day, class. Thank you very much once again. You are welcome to Metric Hub, your one-stop channel for your academic success. This is term 4 work that we are going to work on today. Please note that we are just in the last push or last quarter of the year. We are going through comprehensive revision. So EMS grade 8, paper 2, November examination scope and revision checklist. So what I'm saying is, as you prepare for your exams in November, as you prepare for your exams end of the year, please note that we are going to actually have a guideline and a reference as from this question paper. You will be so lucky that you just don't read, but you read with a reference. So without wasting any time, you know, one thing that I want you to take note of is that when you go to exam, you always have to read instructions that are given as per question and the whole paper. So the question paper consists of two sections. It consists of two sections. These two sections, we have got section A, we have got section A, section B, and 20 marks each. 20 marks on section A and section B, 30 marks, which makes the paper 50 marks. You answer all questions. You answer all questions. You write neatly and legibly. Non-programmable calculators can be used. The question paper consists of 5 pages. So what I'm saying is there are internal instructions that you need to follow as well. So we have got question 1. You choose the correct answer and write only the letter next to the number. The person who starts and manages and manages and owns the business alone. When a person, we have been talking about forms of ownership last time, which we said that all these are listed as forms of ownership. And if you go to Metric Hub again, these forms of ownership are explained and their characteristics and everything else and disadvantages and so forth. So when a person starts a business and manages and owns the business alone, we are saying this is a one-man business. One-man business, which we say that one-man business is defined as a what? As a sole trader. The person is the sole owner of the business. He is entitled to every responsibility, profits, and everything of the business. So we call that a what? A sole trader. A sole trader runs the business on his own. He runs the business under unlimited liability. He runs the business the business and these personal assets cannot be separated. So what we are saying is that when a person is run by one man who owns it, we call that a sole trader. This is not one of the levels of management. When we look at levels of management, we say there is top level management, which is correct that there is top level management, mid level management, it is correct, single level management, it is not right, and then low level management, it is correct. So our answer is C. We don't have single level management, but management goes with levels as to say mid to top and what and low level. So each of them has got their specific responsibilities. So it is called single level management is not a form of management, is not a level of management that we can refer to. There are actually 3 levels of management, which are top, mid to, and low level management. And then is the ultimate source of authority and manages the goals and policies of the business. Dash is the ultimate source of authority, as to say he is the final. Ultimate means to say what is the final source of authority and manages the goals and policies of the business. It is one is the top management that is responsible for that. Top management is the source of authority. They are the key responsibilities. They are the key individuals, or they are the key persons in charge with the discretion of authority as it comes from the top or the highest hierarchy or the highest office in the organization. So it is top management that is the final, which has got the ultimate source of authority. They are the ones who can decide. We talk about the chief executive officer, we talk about the directors, whatsoever. These are the people who are in charge with the company in terms of how matters and everything should be done. The policy changes are done by the top management. So, according to the Companies Act, no new dash may be established. Companies Act, there is an understanding that close corporations are closed. We no longer have close corporations. A close corporation, we are saying this is a form of business which is no longer allowed. It is no longer in existence. Close cooperation is no longer in existence. Close cooperation is no longer in existence. And then all other forms of business, or all other business forms, they are correct. We can have a private company, a partnership, and all those they are allowed to run. But of late now, we are saying that a close cooperation is not allowed to be established. The name private company ends in dash. The name private company, it ends in private limited. They ends with private limited, which is PTY Ltd. It is private limited. The private company, it ends with PTI and private limited. Match column A with column B, write only the letter next to the question number. We are matching column A with column B, write only the question, write only the letter next to the question number. So partnership, a partnership, according to the matches that are given in column B, a partnership name ends with PTY. No, deciding what you want to make happens in the future and what must be done to make it happen. No, a partnership business owns by minimum of two partners. A minimum of two partners are allowed to start a partnership. So we are saying it is C. C. And then a private company, it is the one we say that the name ends with PTY Limited, which is A. Planning, actually, when you look at planning is deciding what you want to make happen in the future and what must be done in order for that to happen. Planning, it is all about deciding what you want to happen in the future and how do you want that to happen, which is what? Which is B. Good manager, a good manager. Actually, a good manager, we are saying C is also answered. There are also answers that has been taken already. So a good manager leads a business to be successful and profitable. A good manager, he has to ensure that the business is successful and profitable. He ensures that the business is successful and profitable. Leads the business to be successful and profitable. And then law management, it is law management, it is obviously the last answer which is left, which is a group of people who are responsible for day-to-day activities and tasks of the section in a business. So it is D, law management. These are people who are responsible for routine, for daily activities of the business, and also tasks of specific sections or functional areas in a business. We want to choose the correct word from the given in brackets. Choose the correct word from the ones given in brackets. A business that can be owned by two persons. A business that can be owned by two persons. We say that is a partnership. A sole trader is one person. It is a partnership. A legal business entity that can have limited number of owners. It is a legal, meaning to say it is formal. Legal, it is formal. It is approved. Form of business that we are saying that can have unlimited number of owners in terms of business partnership, which have got unlimited number of owners, which is also formal and approved. We say we need to know that that is a public company. A public company, it is actually unlimited. Yes, unlimited number of owners. It has got unlimited number of owners. It is formal. It is registered. It is known. It is paying salaries. It has got all the company information formally captured and so forth. So a good managers work well with others. Good managers work well. Good managers work well with others, which means to say they are team players. Autocratic means self-centered. Autocratic is self-centered. It is the business the leader is what is non-democratic. In terms of the business, in terms of that, decisions are what are centralized. Decision making is centralized, is self-centered, is non-democratic. So a manager works well with others, is a team player. A team player is the right answer. A team player is the right answer. And we said also here, the right answer is a public company. The right answer is the public company. And then individuals who carry the ultimate responsibility of seeing that organization is successful and achieve its objectives are individuals who actually carry the ultimate. As you can see, these questions are repeating themselves. We talked about ultimate persons, ultimate authority in the organization, and then they ensure achievement of organizational objectives. We agree that this is top level management. Top level management is responsible for that. And then they can have from 1 to 10 owners, which are, they can have 1 to 10 owners, 1 to 10 owners, which we are saying that in this case, it can be, we can take about the answers which are here, not 1 to 10 owners. We talk about what is it that can have 1 to 10 owners. That can be, actually, it must be a partnership. It must be a partnership, not close cooperation, not companies. It must be a partnership. And then complete the words using the ones in the list. Complete the following statement by using the words in the list below. Write only the words next to the question numbers. Each word should be used only once. We are saying once. No words must be repeated. In this case, organogram is an organizational structure. It shows the lines of authority, high-level management. We said they are the ultimate leaders or ultimate authority lead orders in an organization, organizing low-level management, democratic leadership. It is participative management. It is a leadership style that allows individuals to take part in decision-making management. We talk about the controlling and organizing, planning within an organization or within a business. So directing and guiding a team of people to reach specific goals. Uh, Directing, guiding a team of people to reach specific goals. That is managing. It is management. And then management, it directs, it controls, it ensures that the group of people achieves what is expected of them. And then a graphic picture of the organization of a graphic picture of the organizing structure of medium or large business. When we look in this, we are saying an organogram is a graphical representation of lines of authority within an organization. It illustrates the hierarchy of communication. It illustrates the chain of command and so forth. So what we are saying is that a graphic picture of the organizing structure of medium or large organization, it is an organogram. It is an organogram. This level of management is a supervisory function. This level of management, it has a supervisory function. Supervising, it is done by low level. It is done by what? By lower level management. Lower level management. Lower level management has got the function of supervising. Lower level management has got the function of supervising. Workers participate in decision making. That is what we call, that is democratic leadership. Workers, when they participate in decision making, we said it's, I also said that that is participative management. Participative management style. Participative management style, which we are saying that workers participate in decision making. We find it that in what? Democratic. We have it in what? In democratic leadership. Democratic leadership is responsible for, it allows members of the organization, individuals to input, individuals to put their views, individuals to be considered in decision making. So to allocate resources and activities to subordinates, it is what? When organizational resources are allocated to subordinates, we say that is what? Organizing. Organizing, it is allocation. It ensures that resources are effectively allocated. It ensures that subordinates have got what is expected or what they need in order for them to work. Look at the diagram below and answer the questions that follows. Long-term goals, product, market, business, organization, job like chief executive officer, marketing, interpret plans, and so forth and so forth. So name four functions of management. Name four functions of management. Management is responsible for management functions. They are responsible for controlling. Management is responsible. It is responsible for leading. Leading. Management ensures that there is proper control in an organization. There is also allocation of resources, which we say organizing. Organizing. And then we can also have management function. The other management function is also planning. what the organization must achieve and how it can be achieved. These are management functions, controlling, organizing, planning, and leading. Describe 3 levels of management and give each example. We're saying 3 levels of management. We can say we have been talking about this. We have top management. We have got top level, management, which actually develop vision and mission statement. These are directors develop vision and mission statement. We are saying that is, we say these are the directors of the organization. These are the directors of the organization. We can talk about another one, which we can say that we have got mid-level management. Mid-level management. Mid-level management actually carries out goals and objectives. They actually carry out goals and objectives. Carry out goals and objectives. Goals and objectives set by top level management, which are set by top level management. We can talk about departmental heads and also branch managers. E.g., we have got branch managers. They are in this level, or departmental heads, or departmental heads are also examples in this. And then we have got also low-level management. Low-level management. Low-level management, actually, it pushes daily management. It actually manages daily management of employees in the running of businesses. They ensure daily management of employees. They ensure daily management of employees in the running of the business. Employees in the running of the business. E.g., for example, we can talk about these can be supervisors. Supervisors forms an example in this regard. And then compare between autocratic management and democratic management. Autocratic management compare between autocratic and democratic management. So when we talk about autocratic management, I can just put it in a table form. We say autocratic management. And then we have democratic. Remember, we are talking about styles, management styles, autocratic management style, and democratic management style. So what we need to say is that this is a leadership style. It is a leadership style. A leadership style in which the manager runs all things by himself, runs all things of all things, decisions alone. This is without without involving other members of the organization, without involving his or her subordinates. That is an example of autocratic management. The style, the manager does things by himself. Decisions are made without consultation. And when you look at this one, it is a participative management style. It is a participative management style in which the manager allows consultative management, consultative decision making. Members of the organization, subordinates, are fully aware and are part of all decisions that are made in an organization. Understand? So when we look at autocratic and democratic leadership style, you should identify and align yourself to a situation whereby there is consultative management or consultative decision making. In democratic, there is always the rule of the majority. Majority is involved. We talk about this in terms of their influence. They can influence what the organization intends to achieve and how it is achieved under democratic management. Unlike the autocratic, they are only commanded. The employees or subordinates are takers of the decision. They are not involved in decision making. They only understand or take with no questions. They take with no questions. They are controlled in all areas of business operations in terms of what? In terms of this. So the next question is saying, define a sole trader. This we have been defining it since it is a business owned only by one person who usually manages it to a form of business ownership which is owned by one person and who happen to be the manager of his own business. So it's a form of business ownership which is owned by one person who is also the manager of the business. He is the sole person. He is the only one person involved in everything of the business. That is a sole trade. I mean, that is a sole trader. And then difference between a close cooperation and a partnership. A partnership is a business that 2 to 20 people own own that partnership, and then a close cooperation is a business that is 1 to 10 people can own it. So what we are saying is that the difference between the form of this one is that a close cooperation a close cooperation a close cooperation actually a close cooperation we are saying it's a form of it's a business that 1 to 10 people, a close cooperation is a business that can be owned by 1 to 10 people, while a partnership is owned by it is a form of business that is owned by 2 to 20 people or owned by 2 to 20 partners. 2 to 20 partners. That is a partnership. Give 2 characteristics of a sole trader. A sole trader characteristics. One, he is the owner of the partnership. We are saying a partnership, the owner provides the capital to start the business. To start the business, it is one person who can to start the business alone. 2, a partnership, it is a limited continuity. Is limited continuity, which is based, we are saying limited continuity based on the survival of the owner. If the owner dies, the business can be closed. If the owner dies, the business can be closed. The owner has unlimited liability. Is unlimited liability, meaning to say that he can lose his own assets in the event that the business fails, that the business when the business fails, the owner own resources can also be own assets can also suffer the losses that the business is incurred. And the owner actually takes all profits alone. The owner enjoys all the profits alone. He enjoys all the profits alone and losses as well. So what we are saying is he suffered the losses also alone. He suffers the losses also alone. He enjoys and suffers the losses alone. So what we are saying is that is that is these functions or characteristics which we can lastly maybe say that the owner must pay income tax on business profits. Owner must pay income tax for the business. When the business makes whatever income the business makes, the owner must pay income tax. He has to pay income tax for the what? He has to pay income tax for the business. He has to pay income tax for the business. That is one other characteristic to say that owner pays the income tax for the business as well. Name two characteristics of partnership. Characteristics of partnership. Characteristics of partnership. We can give that one, partners share profits and losses as per their contribution. Partners pay, partners, they share, they share profits. Partners share profits and losses according to their contributions. According to their contributions, partners pay, they share profits, which we say that how much the customer, how much each partner has contributed defines his or her share profit that he can get. Also, each partner contributes. Each partner contributes. Each partner contributes something towards the business. That is also one of the factors, also characteristics. And then partners pay tax on their share of profits. Partners pay tax for their share. They pay tax on their share. They pay tax on their share of profits. They pay tax on their share of profits. They pay tax on their share of profits. We also have continuity of a partnership is also limited. Like if members of the partners can die, the business can also be affected. Continuity of partnership is limited. If partners die, the partnership may be dissolved. That is what you mean by saying that it is limited. And then we also have partners have unlimited liability. If unlimited partners have unlimited liability. Partners, they have unlimited liability. And then what does the name of a public company ends with? A public company, it ends with LTD. It ends with LTD. And then the name of the private company, it ends with private limited. It ends with PTY. It ends with PTY limited. It ends with PTY limited. A public company is just limited. And then what does the name of a private company ends with? Which is, of course, it is answered. It's a mistake of repetition, that one. And then which type of business create the most jobs in South Africa? Type of business that creates most jobs in South Africa. Which type of we can have it is a public company. I'm sure that we know that parastatus or public company, it is a public company. Public company. Reason because it has got unlimited. It has got unlimited continuity. So the existence of the company, it has got unlimited continuity. The unlimited continuity ensures that the business can continue to run for so ever, and then creating jobs for people. It can have branches all over the country. It can have branches all over the can have branches. It can have branches all over the country, and it can therefore employ many people, and can therefore employ many people. A public company, it can employ many people because has got unlimited continuity. It can be there for so long, and then the ability for it to survive for so long also ensures that it can have branches for many, in many places, provinces and districts within a country. That can also enable employment of many people. So that is what we are to understand in this respect. I want to appreciate your time and following. Don't forget that Metric Hub is there for you. You will never be left alone until you write your metric. We are together, even post-metric. Keep connected. You will never fail. You will never repeat. And then I want you to understand that check again. There is a question in the context here, which also we need to just correct that. I see that it was missed, which is about the type of business that can employ 1 to 10 people. You need to understand that it's a close cooperation. It's a close cooperation that you can employ 1 to 10 people. Type of business that can actually have, we are saying the type of business, they can have 1 to 10 owners, 1 to 10 owners. That can be a close cooperation. A close cooperation is the right answer. It is a close cooperation that can have 1 to 10 owners. 1 to 10 owners, it's a close cooperation. I want to thank you so much for your time, class, and keep following, keep connected until we meet again. We have got we have got our paper 2 coming, so that you never miss any of the expectations or any of the questions that you meet in the exam. So thank you very much once again. Keep connected and following. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our videos.